After 11 years as an offshore worker, Trent Taylor has never been more grateful to have a job.
I'm one of the fortunate ones, actually, who was fortunate enough to keep the job through all this. So, count my blessings, I guess, considering how the industry is.
He's a control systems operator on this vessel that's helped produce 425 million barrels of oil from the Terra Nova field. When the pandemic undermined an oil market that was already shaky, hundreds of jobs on the ship were lost.
I'm in a hard spot.
Amanda Young says since she was laid off from her job as a Terra Nova cook last October, she's been living on savings and small loans. She says they've been depleted.
You got to pay a mortgage and your bills, and you still can't fit a car in, and you still can't fit groceries in. So, I mean, this is what we're looking at right now.
Newfoundland and Labrador leads the country in unemployment at almost 12%, well above the national average of 7.9%. And the province's finances are grim all around. At $14 billion, the province's net debt is also by far the worst in Canada per capita, partly because of the oil downturn and from rampant spending on health care for its aging population. The province that begged the Prime Minister for help paying its bills after the pandemic hit is now planning what it calls the Big Reset to keep from drowning in debt. There are tough questions about the province's offshore oil and gas industry, like what the shift to a green economy will mean to these offshore supply vessels and whether that shift will eliminate reliable paychecks.
How are you, boy?
Familiar face, Seamus O'Regan.
How's it going?
Natural Resources Minister Seamus O'Regan, who's running for re-election in Newfoundland, says the answer is retraining.
We need them. They are the ones who will lower emissions. It is complex stuff. This isn't easy.
O'Regan says retraining is a big part of a $320 million aid package already given to the industry. But 1 year later, how that money trickles down to workers is still unclear.
I haven't heard anything on what we're switching to and what training is available for us.
Young and Trent Taylor both suggest they won't vote for any party that aggressively promotes a green agenda.
It definitely influences where I'm going and where my decision is going to be come election time.
If other offshore workers walk away from the Liberals, it could complicate the party's efforts to keep a grip on Atlantic Canada. Ross Lohr, Global News, St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.